A new survey in Europe shows business activity has hit a 3-year low. It's yet another sign of the decreasing confidence in the prospect of a suitable and timely resolution to the European debt crisis. EU leaders have met for another round of talks in an attempt to find a solution, but once again there was a lot of talk and not a lot of action. Europe correspondent Philip Williams reports.
For the 18th time in the last 2 years, a European summit was being held against a background of crisis. And like so many before, there were plenty of words, just not much action. Except a clear and coordinated message to Greek voters: elect an anti-austerity government at your peril.
The message that we send today is clear. We will stand by Greece while Greece stands by its commitments.
There's a very strong feeling that Greece should stay as a member of the euro, but that they should live up to their commitments.
Beyond that, there was very little agreement apart from vague talk of continuing austerity, but at the same time stimulating growth.
And there should be no misunderstanding. It is obvious that opposing deficit reduction and growth is a false debate. They are two sides of the same coin.
Finding that balance between the two is proving difficult. The German Chancellor is still resisting moves supported by France and Britain that euro bonds be introduced, another issue for the too hard for now basket.
It couldn't be concluded here, and no one thought it would be. So there was not a conflict or a confrontation, if that is what you're expecting. Everyone gave their opinion.
I think the Eurobond project will be successful, but it will take time. One of the problems I'm considering the world is facing right now is the fact that it is expecting macro changes to happen within weeks, which is actually impossible. So in fact, eurozone will need time to take on to Eurobonds.
A French push for a Europe-wide financial transaction tax to raise bailout money has been firmly rejected by the British Prime Minister.
A financial transactions tax is a bad idea. It would put up the costs of people's insurance, put up the costs of people's pensions. It would cost many, many jobs, and it would make Europe less competitive, and I'll fight it all the way.
David Cameron, of course, has more than a few economic worries right here at home. His double-dip recession deeper than he thought. The last quarter down 0.3%, and no guarantee this quarter won't be just as bad. Philip Williams, Late Live.